Before I start solving this question, I need to delete everything in this scene. So I will click Ctrl A and press on delete. Now it says in the top view, so I'll go to the top view, create a helix with the following dimensions. So I'll go to create, shapes, SP9, and I will select helix object. I will draw anyone randomly. When I'm done, I'll go to modify and change all the dimensions. So the radius one is 50, then 200, and then 400 for the height, 3 turns, and 0.15 bias. This is the object that I have right now. I will go to create a star with the following dimensions. So again, I'll create the star, and then I will place it and go to modify and change all the settings. So radius 1 is 15. Radius 2 is 30. I need 4 points. And then the distortion is 45 degrees. And the fillet radius 2, so 1, I will not change anything in it. Fillet radius 2 will need to be 5. So I have this object here. Then create a circle with a radius of 20 centimeters. So I will create this circle and I'll change the radius to 20. Create a rectangle. So I will select this rectangle tool and then I will change the length to 30 and the width to 15 and the corner radius to 5. Okay. Select the helix. So I will go to the helix and select it. And add loft. So to add a loft, you need to go to Geometry, Compound Objects, and Loft. Change the path parameters to include shapes you created in the following order. So rectangle at 0%. In loft, I need to go to the path percentage. This is already I've selected percentage from here. I'll go to 0 and get shape and I'll select the rectangle. I'll go to 40. Okay. So 40%. Get shape and I'll select the circle. Then I will go to 80% and get shape and select the star. Right click. That's it for this question. Now, if I move my object, you will see that you have this item now created. It says in skin parameters. So I'll go to modify and I'll go to skin parameters here. Change the path steps to 12. So I'll change this one to 12. Now from shapes, create a section and move it 420 in Z-axis. So I'll go to the top view, as this is the view that we've started working on. And I will add a section. Now section is one of the shapes. Here I have, where is it? Section. And I'll draw it this way. Anywhere you want. You can draw it here. You can draw it on the object itself. It's up to you. So after you create this section, you will have to move it up. So right click and move it up in the Z-axis. It says here 420. Now, each student will have a different number. So if you move it up 420, you can hide everything else, which means hide unselected, because I've selected the section only. Hide unselected and you will get this shape. So now I'll go to this shape and select it from here. Now if I unhide all, just to show you what section is in case you did not use it or you did not practice on it, Section basically will cut your object depending on the height that you have. So if I change the height to, let's say, 80, it will cut a section here. At 80 centimeters, this is the shape of your object. Okay, if I change it to, let's say, 150, I will get this part. So it will cut it on wherever you have. It will give you a section of this area. There is no other question in here. And then you can move to the next one. If you are done, you can just submit your practice.